going on a hike. At least one of 3 videos this summer is probably going to be us going on a hike, because we live in Wisconsin. There's nothing to do here but go on hikes. All right, let's get to it. We're hiking along the Ice Age Trail today, and it's a pretty cool trail here in Wisconsin. It runs across, like, I don't know, a large majority of the state, so there's actually people who will basically backpack it, and they'll take all their gear, you know, like a stove and stuff like that, like a camping stove and tents and sleeping bags or whatever, and they just go and they hike this trail for days. I mean, it would take like, I don't know, probably take like a month to hike the entire thing, but it's pretty insane, and it goes like all the way up north, and pretty neat trail that we have here. So we like to go on different parts of it on different days and go and see how far we can get and head back, but it's pretty cool. What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can manage your clients' expectations. It's like 3:30-ish here, and most of the day has been spent troubleshooting a new software that we're working on and getting webinar slides together. It's been a pretty busy day, but now we're out taking a little hike here, trying to get out of the office. Like 60 degrees here today, so we're just enjoying the nice weather. But I wanted to shoot this video for you and share some key things that you can do to help manage your clients' expectations. So if you run any sort of service-based business where you offer a service to your clients and you have to fulfill those services, one of the things you need to learn how to do is how to manage their expectations. Because if a client's expectations aren't managed, obviously they're going to fire you, or they're not going to be happy with your services, and there could be some disagreements to who's right and who's wrong. And any of us who run a business knows that these kind of discrepancies come up every once in a while. So I want to share some tips for handling that. So one tip is to lay out exactly what you're going to be doing from the get-go. This is helpful if you've got like an onboarding form, and you can use that to gather the correct information and then use that information to present exactly what you're going to be doing. Also, you want to make sure you're staying organized. So you can use like an Excel sheet to stay organized, and organization is very key so that you know exactly month by month what you're doing for the client. We're going to take a bit of a pit stop here because I'm walking up like this giant hill now, and it's getting a little hard to talk and film the video. So organization, right? Organization is key because you got to stay organized with what you're doing. Like, if you're not organized, you may lose track of like what's going on, the progress. Like if you're doing SEO, for example, you need to know like month 1 what you're working on, and manage the client's expectations. Like, this is what we're going to have accomplished during month 1, and then you can check your spreadsheet or however you're tracking to make sure that you're actually meeting those goals and you're able to present that to the client. I'm holding a mic, by the way, for the external audio. Hopefully it sounds okay. Kind of sucks having to hold 2 devices, but hopefully it's good. By the way, pro tip for those of you guys using GoPros out there, pop off the lens off of your GoPro Hero 5, the lens cover, and you'll have awesome looking video quality, because I noticed that the lens hood puts on a really weird glare. By the way, I am in the middle of Wisconsin, in the middle of a cornfield, right? It doesn't get any more Wisconsin than this. Okay, and then my other tip is this, right? It's that you need to make sure that you're communicating with your client, guys. I can't stress this enough. one of the reasons that you can't manage expectations is because you're not communicating with your client. So if you're onboarding properly, you're staying organized, and you're communicating with your client, meaning you're giving them monthly reports on how things are going, you're staying up to date with them, even if it's just to reach out and say, hey, things are going great, I've got nothing new to share with you, things are going a-okay, that's fine, but make sure that you're saying something and you're communicating in some way. So I put together a webinar. I told you about these slides that I was working on, and during the webinar I share 3 questions that you must ask, and they're very simple questions, but if you do these 3 questions, you ask these 3 questions in the right way, you can land high-paying local marketing clients. And if you know how to manage your expectations, you're going to have a great business. So I'm going to put a link to this webinar that we've done, and you can check it out. And during the webinar, you're going to learn these 3 questions to ask, and it's going to be great. And I'm looking forward to training you on this and seeing what you have to say back, and let me know some feedback on if you dig it or not. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to go finish the hike. All right, guys, take care.